See them. There they are. Look at them.
Your daddy doesn't like me.
And it's always 93.5 in the cabin.
Hey, good morning. We are live at 7:07 and we have guests in the studio. It's not often that they allow us to have guests here on the Big Joe and Bridget Morning Show. We cause so much trouble sometimes, especially Bridget. But this morning, the Sins Country Duo in the house. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to have you here. Now, tonight is the big concert we're going to be talking about a little bit later on, but that's going to be at 8 o'clock at Willow Creek, right?
Yes, we're excited.
All right. And this is a homecoming for you, Kristen.
It is. I haven't been home in 8 years.
Are you kidding me?
No,
8 years.
8 years. So I'm really excited to be back and getting to play.
And you brought back a husband.
I know. I brought back a husband. I was telling him that yesterday. I was like, this is so cool that I get to bring you back here and we get to play and...
She's like, this is my old house. This is where I went to dinner at the City Hawkins. You know,
oh.
Have you met any of her old boyfriends?
Not yet.
Oh.
Okay, if there are
pointed at some guy without a shirt. I don't know.
Who is that guy? All right, well, they're going to be singing a couple of songs for us this morning during this hour, so hang out with us. And don't forget, the show tonight, it is a free show over at Black Oak Casino, Willow Creek Lounge. We invite you to come on out, 8 o'clock. I'll be there. I will not be singing, so you can come and enjoy yourself.
We might pull them up to sing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. All right, don't go away. We're going to come back here in just a couple of minutes and hear from the Sins Country Duo.
Girls talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up.
Boys, round here is Blake Shelton, Pistol Annies and friends. Very sad news about the Pistol Annies. I didn't like hearing that news. Did you hear the news, Kristen?
No, I haven't heard the news
Pistol
yet.
Annies have broken up.
What?
Yes, Blake tweeted the other day. He said it's all true that the Pistol Annies did break up. Miranda and another one of those girls had an issue that couldn't get worked out. But
They didn't say which girl.
We saw that at the awards show, by the way.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
issue?
We were noticing that there was no clapping going on for certain singers. That's part of the Pistol Annies. And we wondered about that.
Is that right? Well, they have broken. It's very
They
sad.
just got together, didn't
They did. I know it. Had an album out and everything. Hey, good morning, everyone. You're on the cabin with Big Joe and Bridget, and as you can tell, we have guests in the studio. It's the Sins Country Duo here from Tennessee. Actually, Kristen is from the area. Where did you go to school?
I went to Somerville.
Somerville.
Yes.
You're a bear.
I am.
Well, you don't really look like a bear, but
She can be a bear sometimes.
can't she really?
Just ask him.
Oh, that's very nice. Well, and you've been on the, and let me kind of set up what they've been doing. You guys have released some great music, some great country music, and you decided to promote it by getting in the car and driving across the country and hitting all these different radio stations all over the country. And how many miles have you put on the car? Just in the last, what, 10, 12 days?
Let's see, our last 17 travel days this month, 14,000.
14,000 miles. And if a lot of you guys remember the and I keep going back to this, the Coal Miner's Daughter movie, when Loretta and Dew, they're in the car and they're traveling across, doing it the heart or the old school way.
Old school.
And that's what these guys are doing. And I think it's just great that you're doing that. I mean, you'll be able to write a book. You'll have these memories forever. This is very nice, though.
Yeah,
now,
awesome.
I want to know who does the laundry on the road.
That would be me.
Yeah, I handle most of the driving and she handles the laundry, but she does drive once in a while. She's like,
He's scared for his life.
She's like, are you awake, honey? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
I can drive home.
Oh,
No, she drives great.
very
No,
nice.
Tucker, our little boy, doesn't think so. He called us one night and he was like, Daddy, is Mommy driving? And Joe's like, she's going to drive tomorrow. Don't let her drive!
You're going to crash.
She's going to crash!
And how old is Tucker?
He's 6.
He knows.
He knows,
He
yeah.
understands. Good for him.
Well, she doesn't like a lot of drivers on the road, so she happens to yell at them quite often. So I think Tucker
I've got a
recognizes.
little road rage.
Yeah.
So tell us about the music. What's going on with? Now we've been playing the single, Romeo and Juliet Sparks. Now tell me about the music. Who produced it? What's going on with it?
We produced it with Kent Wells. He's Dolly Parton's producer. He's also the head of our label, GTR. Just a great guy.
Yeah, I mean, of course, he produces Dolly Parton and has produced McCoy and played guitar in Travis Tritt records. Just a real talented individual.
Very talented.
And one of those producers that's not just he doesn't just tell you how it is and how it's going to get cut. He's like, well, how do you see it, and we started cutting the track. How's it feel? No, I think we need to change it up. We need to break down the bridge or break
Actually
down.
working with you.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, we're gonna hear some of this music live in the studio here in just a few minutes, right?
Yes.
All right, Bridget, you're gonna sing backup, right?
Yes, she is.
Very funny.
Yeah. We brought donuts for you. I've been on a diet, but today I'm breaking my diet because of you.
To heck with the diet.
Yeah,
They
no diet.
smell so good.
They do. So dig in. We're going to come back here in just a moment. We're going to hear from the Sins Country Duo. Plus, going to give you a chance to win this morning on the Cabin. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. 7:17. Let me check the roads before we do anything else this morning. Make sure you're safe out there. No problems being reported. CHP in San Andreas and both Jamestown saying looking pretty good except for an animal hazard. Hayward Road, Ranchito Drive. Now let me ask you, Kristen, do you miss the small town traffic reports?
Yes.
Now you're living in the big city over there in Tennessee, and now you come home and we have maybe a cow in the road.
Yeah, there's no traffic. Actually, we live about 45 minutes south of Nashville,
Oh.
in the country.
Oh.
We did that on purpose because we're both from very small towns, and
Right.
we wanted that homey feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get a lot of cows in the road out there too.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
And Joe, what
But
part?
usually people hit them first. It doesn't get recorded on the radio. That's a problem.
That's
Right.
There's no
And,
traffic
That's
limit.
true.
and we don't want that to happen. And Joe, what part of California are you from, sir?
Out by 29 Palms in the desert.
In the desert. And we've asked you this question.
Yes, everyone wants to know, how did you guys hook up?
Well,
Well, we're both from California. I can't talk this morning. But we met in Nashville through Bart Herbison. He's the director of NSAI. It's Nashville Songwriters Association International. And he hooked us up for a co-write. And
yeah, he likes to say he's a full-service songwriters organization.
Yeah.
He hooks up for co-writes and marriages, but yeah, we wrote.
now he tries to hook up everyone.
Yeah, I know.
What was
Well, it worked out.
what was your first meal together on a date?
Pizza?
Yeah, it was pizza.
Well, it wasn't a date.
Actually, it wasn't a date.
It was a
writer's
second writer session. We didn't write much. We just ate pizza, and
Giggled.
yeah.
What
she
session did
giggled.
you-
I don't giggle. but
Thank you,
I
Joe.
smiled a lot.
What songwriting session did you know that she was the one?
Well, the second songwriting session, I asked her out on a date, and we went on a date about 10 days later because I was working in Georgia. And that night, I called my mom and my best friend and said I met the girl. Well, I just went on the date with the girl and I'm married. Bought a ring 10 days later, and we got married about 2.5 months later.
Oh my gosh! Oh my! Oh.
When you know, you know.
When you know, you
When
know.
you like it, you better put a ring on. Was that song?
Yeah.
All right. Well, right now we're going to have you guys sing a song if you want. Any song you want to sing. We're going to turn everything down on this end. And ladies and gentlemen, come out tonight to Black Oak Casino, Willow Creek Lounge, 8 o'clock, free show. It's Sins Country Duo, and here they are live on the Cabin.
There's Take Me Back, something that's off our new EP we wrote. There's a 2-lane road just south of here. We need to get on, so let's hop in this 2-tone Chevy and get gone.
Leave the bills behind in a day to day grind. Take a few days to lose our mind. There's a couple dozen towns between here and Austin. Let's fill up and drive till we get lost in. Our first kiss and our first touch, first time that we made love.
I'll put on those James Dean shades I wore all summer long.
Ooh, the way you looked just like him. Ooh, it turned me on.
Baby, you can wear that little white dress just like Marilyn Monroe.
Throw caution to the wind and race on down the road. Tonight this is gonna be a harvest moon. 90 miles an hour and we'll be there soon. Our first kiss and our first touch, first time that we made love underneath that starry sky. A bottle of raspberry wine, love in town is all
When it was all we had, take me back.
Take me back.
Wow. They were jamming, man. Hey, have a donut. You deserve it. We're back in a minute with more Sins Country Duo. Don't go away. It's 7:23, and you are on the cabin. Good morning. Wow, great job.
Cool.
That was
Thanks.
that sounded great
Man.
too,
Oh,
man.
awesome. Right,
Yeah, hi, the cabin. Hello, the cabin.
Hey, will you tell that duo they're awesome? We're gonna have to send some retardant planes to come in there and do a drop on your station because that place must be on fire.
It must be on fire. They were jamming, weren't they?
They were awesome. Tell them they're great. And thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Hi, the cabin.
That was awesome.
That-
They're phenomenal. Oh my God, I love them.
Yes, I love them too.
Kevin, thank you so much.
We will tell
You are.
You just told them.
Thank you guys. You guys are great, Sims Country.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Very
Right,
nice.
feedback. Good. Good
We
feedback.
like to hear that. We don't want to hear him say,
I like that. What's
Hey,
the
man,
drop of
man, that
water?
sucked. What was that? Yeah, you don't want to hear that. Okay, KBN, Kenny Chesney and Young, Big Joe and Bridget with you this morning with the Sins Country Duo in from Nashville, hanging out with us. Big show tonight, Willow Creek Lounge. That's going to be at what time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. All right. And we just had them sing live just a moment ago, and people started calling.
Hey, will you tell that duo they're awesome? We're gonna have to send some retardant planes to come in there and do a drop on your station because that place must be on fire.
It must be on fire. They were jamming, weren't they?
They were awesome. Tell them they're great.
I sure
Thank you.
will. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Hi, the cabin.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal. Oh my God, I love them.
Wow. I love them too. So that's a good sign when people are calling saying things like
We
that.
love it.
Yeah.
We love it.
You let them know that we'll leave them an autograph picture for those two as well. And we got some other goodies to give away
Oh,
too.
very
Cool.
nice. They brought singles of Romeo and Juliet Sparks, so I'm going to give you a chance to win those here in just a bit. Also tonight, if you come on out to the show, you guys are going to have some things there as well. And so
Yeah.
come out and see us. A lot of great music going to be out tonight, Willow Creek Lounge. But don't go.
Really.
Hi, the cabin.
Hey, Big Joe.
Hello, sir.
That was a beautiful song, I must admit.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed it. But I have to pester you for a birthday holler.
Okay, go right ahead. We're waiting on birthdays.
Okay, it's
The cabin.
And you're on with Big Joe and Bridget and our guest this morning, the Sins Country. A duo with Kristen being from the area, went to school at Somerville. She met Joe down in Southern California she met it at a songwriting session in Tennessee. Is that right?
Yes.
And now they're here, back home in Sonora, singing on the radio. Got a concert tonight at Willow Creek Lounge. Life is good.
Life is great.
Yeah, yesterday we were rolling down the road and Romeo and Juliet Sparks came on. She goes, "How cool is that? 9 years ago I was dreaming about being on the radio, and here I am back home listening to myself."
Listening
Yeah,
to
it
your
was really
song
cool.
on the radio.
Yeah.
That has to be just a moment. I mean, just
Yeah.
Ah.
It's on Facebook. I recorded it.
it is. I know it is. It's on my Facebook. You tagged me.
Yes, I did.
So we like being tagged. We tag one another. See, Bridget does not have a Facebook.
Yeah.
Get a
What,
Facebook.
what
need
is that,
Facebook.
Bridget?
Facebook.
Okay, well, all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave her
You
alone.
should gang up on her. Right?
I give her such a hard time about that. So, okay, 7:38. We have birthdays. We're gonna play one song. Birthdays are coming up, and then you guys will sing a birthday song for us. So that's up next, right here on the cabin. Don't go away.
She's one of the
He's gonna have your eyes.
He's gonna have your heart. 'Cause he came from Romeo and Juliet Sparks. With a small town scandal love affair. Time